Creating a wedding planning schedule is actually quite easy because there are just certain steps you need to follow. First of all, if you're planning on hiring a wedding coordinator, that is your first thing to do because they will know step by step on what to do next. If you don't, and even if you do hire one, these are certain steps you need to know. The first steps you need to know is find your location and your venue. Think about, are you having a church wedding and you need to book your church? If you're going to have it at a hotel, book that. Make sure you have a location before you start getting anything else because everything's going to be based around where it's going to be. After you do that, make sure that you book things like the florist. Florists tend to book up very fast, but also what's more important than anything is have your budget in mind. And there's also wedding planner guides out there on the internet and books that show you step by step on how much the budget should be. So make sure that that's your first planning thing, is to know how much you're going to spend on this wedding. Then certain things like booking the cake, the florist, the caterer if you need a caterer, are things that really need to be done at the beginning. Then you'll get into a few months later down the line getting your invitations and decor and certain things that will enhance the day but not necessarily have to be done at the beginning. The day of is one of those things that is very, very important to have a schedule and keep to it. And that's where a coordinator usually comes in because they get in touch with all of your vendors who are your cake, your caterer, your florist. They will get certain times that they need to be at the venue to deliver things. These things are very important because they need to be scheduled. Your venue needs to know these people are coming. And to make the schedule, make sure you have everybody's name, phone number, email address, a backup phone number, and make sure you know exactly what time frame they're going to be in there. So if they don't show up, someone's going to have to make a phone call. And also make sure you have your tuxedo rental done at a certain time in the schedule, and that's usually about a month to 2 months before. Your wedding dress sometimes you don't think about, but if you do buy a wedding dress, give yourself at least 6 months because if alterations need to be done, you want to make sure you have your dress on the wedding day.